What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we've met up with our friend Don and we're checking out his 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8. We actually went with him on his delivery day, so we got to see the car when it was completely stock. Now he's got some mods on it, so it's going to be exciting to drive this car and get it out on the road. We're going to go ahead and go over a quick list of all the mods that he's done to it so far. We have the wheels that are finished off. They're titanium gray, right? Or gloss gray? Gloss titanium gray. I think they look really nice. I think that's the color that I want to put on my car. I should be getting my car in hopefully a month or so, so I can't wait. And seeing these in person, I think that's what I have to do to my car. But he has the entire car finished off with the PPF. It's also ceramic coated, so obviously you want some great protection. And then on the back side of it, the Corvette badge has been taken off. When they did the PPF, obviously you have to take that off to do that. And I think it looks really good. Comment down below if I should debadge my car as well, because I think it cleans up the rear end and you have no idea what this car is because there's no other badges on it aside from the Stingray badge on the top and then the logo up front, and that is it. And then the biggest mod that we're talking about in today's video is up underneath the engine bay. We have headers and cats. I'm not exactly sure the brand. I'll have those down in the description below. But if I can get the camera in here far enough, you can see them on both sides there. And I think that is something, after hearing this, just do a cold start up in the driveway and then a couple runs down the road here. I think this is something that I have to do to my car. But let's go ahead and hop in it and take it for a spin. All right, so this is the second C8 that I've driven and the first one that's not stock. So I've already heard it. Can I put this here? Yeah. Is there a better spot for it?
Yeah,
right there. Okay. I've already heard it a little bit, but this will be the first drive with the headers and the cats. So what brand are the headers again?
So it's a company called LTH, Long Tube Headers. They're based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, so they're local.
Okay.
So
that's not too far.
Dropped the car off to them. They had it for about 4 weeks. They used my car as a prototype.
Okay.
And they installed the headers, and so they're inch and 7/8, or yeah, inch and 7/8, and primaries. And the cats are their eco-friendly cats. So
okay.
As you can see,
so
there's no check engine light or anything.
They still have resonators?
So it's just, so they just replaced the factory catalytic converters with a more high flow, but still eco-friendly.
Okay.
And just doing that with the stock catback, I love it.
So the first C8 that I drove was completely stock, and honestly, I wasn't all a fan of the noise. It sounded good for a stock V8, but I think it definitely needed something. So can I get on it a little bit here?
Yeah, go for it. Woo! Big difference from stock.
Yeah,
right?
That's a huge difference, especially with the roof off. It sounds pretty much like my R8. My R8 was a V8 and stock. I mean, it sounded like a lawnmower. The stock C8 kind of like a lawnmower-ish. It sounded much better. Wow.
Those exhaust cracks are nice.
That is nice. It livens up the driving experience too. Like, for me, that's a game changer for a vehicle. Driving a stock C8, it was cool, but I don't know. The exhaust for me is like a huge fun factor for it, especially when we have trees around us and stuff, to make it echo a good bit.
Yeah.
It shifts incredibly fast too. So when you're just cruising like normal in sport or touring, I guess, there's no drone or anything on the highway?
Zero. Nothing at all.
Do you think you could make it louder by doing like a catback?
The only thing you can do to make it any louder than this is just to do a cat delete full.
Okay.
I've seen videos of people that did it.
Yeah.
And they actually, they love loud cars.
Yeah.
They actually said it's probably too loud for like 90% of people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I want to keep the car classy.
Right.
And I just want it to be loud and turn around in this driveway.
Okay.
I want the car to be loud, but not obnoxious.
Right.
And it's good enough now with the valves closed. It's quiet enough. With the valves open, it's loud enough. It's a clean sound.
Yeah, that's the best of both worlds there. My R8 didn't drone too much in the normal mode, but when you did valves open, I mean, you could get a headache all day if you were just driving on the highway. Yeah, so I like the best of both worlds where you can still drive it. This is kind of your daily, right? Because you have your other truck. But
whenever I'm home.
Yeah, whenever you're
I'm home on the weekends, so I drive it on the weekends.
Because this is pretty much going to be my daily. I'm not going to really drive the truck as much because I've been waiting for this car for so long. If you guys follow the channel, I ordered my car, man, I want to say August of last year, September, I think. I was kind of on the late end of it, so we're closing in on a year, and I'm excited to drive it and get an exhaust on it ASAP. Man, the top-down experience just adds even more to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Man.
I wasn't all about it at the beginning, but then once I started taking it off now, I'm like, okay, when it's nice out, as long as it's not too hot, and in traffic it's not nice, but the cooled seats and I blast the AC with the top off, and it's comfortable.
This is definitely nice. I'm probably going to be driving with the top off as well. I don't think I want to do a launch, but we have, I'll go ahead and play a clip here where Don does a launch against the Supra. We did a video racing this against my brother's Supra. And from the outside, it sounds just as good from the inside here.
Those cracks get me every time.
Yeah, and that's just, it puts a smile on my face more than driving it when it was stock. Yeah. Like, it's so crazy how an exhaust can do that. A simple change, and then everything else that you've done to the car. I mean, it's just a really nice spec. These wheels, this was the first set of wheels you saw for this car, I think?
So I searched for a while to try and find something, and it just so happens that a lot of the C8 owners got the very similar wheel.
Yeah.
They all got, the split 5 spokes, and I wanted something different.
Yeah.
And I found these, and I found the brushed titanium finish.
I'll have to check them out because I think I either want to do the same gray, titanium gray, or I don't know, a dark gray or a bronze, but I think I'm leaning towards these, and after seeing them on his car with the orange, I think they'll be a good contrast against the blue that I'm going with. We'll go ahead and give it one more pull here. The handling, even just around that quick turn there, it's insane. It feels so planted. Yeah,
I took that circle at like 40 the one day, and it didn't even squeal.
Yeah. Gosh. With the top down as well, there's not a lot of wind noise either. Like, we're just having a normal conversation. I like that. I've heard some people say that the convertible is obviously designed better to have the top down, but even like this,
I have no issues with this. You don't get that flutter sound.
Not even on the highway. Yeah. That's good to hear, because I'm not a fan of convertibles, but I like the Target top design. Yeah. Like, that's really fun.
Yeah, same thing with
really
me.
Cool. All right, coming to a stop here. There's the pops. We are going to go ahead and put the top on, so that way we can hear what the exhaust is like. Obviously, when you have the top on, so put it into park. This is a pretty simple process to do. And we got 3 clips, very easy to do. And that's it, right? Good to go. Okay, so we'll put the windows up so that way we can hear what it's like just normal driving. Oh, I haven't used the camera there. Wow, that's great. You can see everything even on that side.
Yep, it's very wide.
So we're still in track, right?
Sport.
Sport, okay. I'll give it a little bit of gas here. It's definitely more muffled. It's not as loud.
Oh yeah, it's much loud. Well, yeah, because the sound deadening for the engine, because we don't want people hearing the engine, so that makes it a lot quieter.
Right.
But yeah, it's definitely, you can tell it's louder than stock still, even with the windows up.
Let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit louder. I wouldn't say like a crazy difference. Oh,
but it just makes it it just makes it comfortable.
Yeah.
It's still comfortable to drive.
That's definitely nice. But yeah, that definitely sounds really good. Even with the top up, you could easily go for a cruise. Like I said, I'm gonna drive this as much as possible. So I want it to be comfortable, but I also want to have that fun factor. So taking the roof off, putting the windows down, and I think that's what I have to do. So pretty soon after I get my car, I'm definitely going to do these mods and I have a really awesome sounding car. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for our drive behind the 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8. And a huge thanks to Don again. I'll have his info down in the description. Definitely follow him on Instagram. Give him a huge thanks for letting us come out and do a couple videos with his car. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.